What we have here is a failure to communicate. Now what we have is a little 1932 Confederate Chevrolet pickup. And I made the comment that when the first snowflake fell, this little puppy was going to come inside the shop here, and you know, that happened a couple days ago, and snow didn't stick on the ground, but that was my my mark, my timeline when I wanted to get this thing in. And I've been looking forward to this day all summer and longer than that. This little truck, by the way, I've got the fenders for this thing, front fenders. Well, one's for a 32, one's for a 29. I don't know which one's which. I'm not going to use them anyway, but if anybody needs some fenders for a 32 or a 29 Chevy pickup, I have one of each, and I don't want any money for them. I like to trade stuff, but anyway, if somebody needed them, I've got them, and running boards, but I'm not going to use any of that. And the back fenders are pretty ratty, but they're coming off too. And what this thing has that I really like is a beautiful honeycomb radiator. And I had not seen one of those since I was about 15 years old, tromping around down the Ozark Mountains, and a buddy of mine and we ran across one of these, and we just marveled at it. And you know, it's probably still there. But anyway, I want to use that. I don't know that the radiator is usable, or maybe it can be rebuilt. I don't know, but that's going on there anyway. Those big, huge headlights will come off, and I don't know. I'll probably put some steel beams in there somehow. And I heard one time. I never understood. I see these rat rods around, these hot rods, and all the time, and they're always, you know, Model A Fords or 33 model Fords, early model Fords, seems like not a whole lot of Chevys, the older ones. And I was told the reason for that, and I believe it now that I have this one, is because the Fords were metal, and these things are full of wood, and they're, you know, they're just, it's going to be a mess. But I'm going to do it. I'm going to put this top on. I've got the top. I'm going to get all that on there and get that body all firmed up real good and solid before I take it off the chassis there. And then I don't know yet what I'm going to use for a power plant. I kind of want to put a big V6. I've got a 401 Magnum GMC V6 out of a 67 pickup with the big ports, big valves, and I just think that thing would look mean in there. And that's an option. And then, you know, we have this. So I just don't know yet. And I don't know if I'm going to box that frame or build a frame. And, you know, I want to use that front end, that front axle, because I like those parallel leaf springs. But these brakes, boy, you know, I want to build something that looks good, but I also want to be safety conscious. I don't want to drive this thing down the road and have it fold up like a pretzel. And so, you know, Resto Dan suggested I should just go with a small block Chevy, because that way if I ever wanted to sell it, I could. Not everybody's going to be a fan of either one of these engines that I have here. But, you know, his idea is that if he ever had to sell it, he could do that. And, you know, he's got a couple little ones, and he's looking out for his family, and I really respect that. And on the other hand, I don't ever sell anything, and that's my problem. That's why I have a whole pile of cars out back. But nevertheless, want to build something that's going to be safe and fun. And I don't know how to do it all, but I'm going to learn. And yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. It's going to be a fun project. So there you go, 1932 Chevy Confederate pickup. Thanks for watching.